The sun rises, bringing with it a new day. We wake up, our hearts fluttering excitedly, ready to embrace God's gift. We wonder how we will recognize this gift. Will it be obvious, or will it require discernment? The answer lies in maintaining an open heart and mind. God's gifts are not always apparent. They often require us to look beyond the surface to perceive with not just our eyes but also with our hearts. The ability to appreciate God's gifts is in itself a divine gift. It's a perspective that sees beyond the immediate, recognizing the ultimate goodness in everything that comes from God. As the day unfolds, we might find ourselves looking for spectacular events, hoping to spot God's gift among them. However, it's essential to remember that God's gifts can come in the simplest forms. It might be in the smile of a stranger, the support from a friend, a newfound understanding, or even a challenge that nudges us out of our comfort zones. God's gift can also be an internal shift, a change of heart, a peace of mind, or a strengthening of faith. It could be the courage to face our fears, the resolve to mend a broken relationship, or the inspiration to embark on a new endeavor. Whatever form this gift takes, one thing is sure: it will carry God's signature, the touch of divine love. It will be a gift that, whether small or big, simple or complex, will carry immense potential to transform our lives ultimately. God's gifts are not just about changing our external circumstances. They're about transforming us from within. They're about molding us into better versions of ourselves, helping us grow spiritually, and bringing us closer to Him. Type 4444 if you agree. So when God promises the most amazing gift, we need not search for it anxiously. Instead, we can welcome the new day with a joyful heart, trusting eyes and open hands, ready to receive and appreciate the divine gift that awaits us. God's gifts, after all, are rarely what we expect but always what we need. They are tokens of His infinite love and reminders of His divine presence in our lives. The most profound truth about God's gifts is that they're not contingent on the calendar. They don't come only on specific days or when we expect them. God's gifts are ever present, embedded in every moment of our lives. With each breath, we take every beat of our heart. The sunrise and sunset, the laughter and tears, the trials and triumphs. All these are gifts from God. Type 888 to receive. God says, "I have never left you alone. I have always been here." Maybe you feel I was far away, but that is only because you don't always choose me. I am always here by your side. Like this video if you believe God. The first thing you will receive tomorrow morning is a miracle. Don't pass without telling God thank you for this day. Type 1111 to gratefully receive it. God says your ideas will bring wealth into your family. This is the confirmation you need to trust your instincts. You have experienced many challenges, but it's time to let go and start telling a new story. Big things are ahead for you. Believe it. Watch this video till the end if you need God's gift. If you read this, it's too late. I already sent good vibes your way. There is nothing you can do to stop them foreign. Your greatness is coming alive, and your light is shining brighter. Nothing or nobody can stop what's meant for you. Move towards your vision and share this video to receive. You will be financially independent. You will be able to do what you love, and you will be able to offer what is best for your family if you want to attract huge money effortlessly starting today. Check the link in the comments below to know the shocking wealth secrets revealed by rogue NASA scientists. God says to stop thinking twice before deciding. Suppose you want a better relationship with me. Begin to say no to sin. The closer you are to sin, the further you will feel from me. I love you. He advises this not to constrain our freedom but rather to grant us the wisdom to discern our choices wisely. God is not merely a dictator of rules but a loving Father who wants the best for His children. Understanding this divine message brings us closer to the true nature of God, one of compassion, patience and love. God cares deeply about our actions because He knows how easily we can stray from righteousness. Our choices can bring us closer to Him or create a rift that separates us from His divine grace. Type 1212 if you need it. Divine grace. Sin, according to God, is not just about committing egregious acts. It's also about engaging in behaviors that hurt ourselves and others and the harmonious balance of His creation. By choosing sin, we unintentionally distance ourselves from Him. It's not that He moves away, but rather that our vision becomes blurred by the fog of our transgressions. To improve our relationship with God, we need to learn to resist the allure of sin. We have to understand that each moment of temptation is a test of our resolve and our commitment to living a life that's pleasing to Him. And though the path of righteousness might sometimes seem steep and thorny, the reward it brings is unparalleled. Refuse sin, and you will begin to feel my presence more deeply. God reminds us. It is a reminder that His love for us is unchanging, but our experience of that love can fluctuate based on our actions. We must understand that God's love isn't transactional. It's transformational. His love has the power to transform our lives, molding us into better versions of ourselves, but this transformation begins when we start saying no to sin. This journey is not about achieving perfection. God understands our frailties. He knows that we will stumble, falter, and even fall at times, but it's our earnest attempt to fight against sin that makes all the difference. It's about picking ourselves up after each fall, learning from our mistakes and striving not to repeat them. God doesn't expect us to walk this path alone. He is always there to guide us, offering His unending love and support. He is not just a distant observer but an active participant in our life journey. When we feel weak, He strengthens us. When we feel lost, He illuminates our path in the end. God's message to us is one of hope and love. I love you. He tells us this simple yet profound affirmation reminds us of His constant presence and inexhaustible love. It prompts us to persevere, to battle against sin, and to strive for a more intimate relationship with Him. In doing so, we move closer to God, experiencing His divine love more profoundly, enriching not just our lives but also the lives of those around us. Type 1010 if you agree. God says, tomorrow morning, you will receive the most amazing gift from me. The message leaves us in awe and anticipation. What could this gift be? A tangible object of desire, a long-awaited resolution to a dilemma, an unexpected meeting with a loved one. The possibilities are infinite because God's gifts come in diverse forms, often in ways we least expect. However, the phrase "most amazing gift" implies that it is something of exceptional value. It's crucial to understand that God's gifts often transcend materialistic measures. God's gifts are wrapped in layers of love, compassion, and wisdom. They carry the potential to bring profound changes to our lives, steering us towards joy, growth, and understanding. As we await this gift, our hearts brim with excitement. There's a sense of eager anticipation that keeps us awake like a child on the night before a birthday. Yet it is mixed with a tranquil trust, for we know that whatever God grants us is for our ultimate good. Type 5050 if you believe in God. When we learn to appreciate these everyday miracles, we realize divine gifts constantly surround us. Realization is a spiritual awakening that deepens our connection with God. It makes us grateful and humble, and God's promise of a special gift is not an isolated event. It's an invitation to change our perspective, to tune our senses to the divine whispers that we often miss in the noise of our everyday lives. It's a call to embrace each day with reverence and gratitude. As a gift, an opportunity for growth and joy. As the day draws to a close, we might look back and wonder what was the most amazing gift God promised. But the truth is, the gift could be the journey of the day itself. The experiences we've had, the lessons we've learned, and the love we've shared. The essence of God's gifts lies not in their form but in their impact. They inspire us, change us, and often they uplift us. They help us become better individuals and better children of God. They help us realize that the divine is not an entity that resides in distant heavens but a presence that permeates our lives. The gift that God promises is more than just a one-time surprise. It's a lifelong journey of discovery. It's about uncovering the divine layers in our everyday experiences and finding God's love in every aspect of our lives. When God says, "Tomorrow morning, you will receive the most amazing gift from me," He is inviting us to open our hearts and minds to the infinite ways He communicates His love for us. Type 1. Love you, God. So let's embrace this divine promise, and every morning, let's wake up with a sense of joyous anticipation, ready to receive the day as God's gift, knowing that it will carry the touch of divine love, the whisper of divine wisdom, and the promise of divine companionship. And each night, let's go to bed with a heart filled with gratitude for having lived another day of this beautiful gift called life. A very powerful blessing is entering your life. Today, this is going to be a big boost. God whispers into your life, a very powerful blessing is entering your life today. This is going to be a significant boost. His words bring forth a surge of hope, lighting up your heart with anticipation and joy. God's blessings are manifold and diverse, each tailored perfectly to our needs. When God promises a powerful blessing, it's an assurance of something truly transformative. However, the nature of God's blessings often transcends our usual understanding of power and wealth. His blessings may not always come as a dazzling windfall or a grand miracle. Often, they come quietly and subtly in ways that touch and change our inner selves. They might not always alter our external circumstances dramatically, but they always have the potential to bring about a significant change within us. God's blessings have a unique way of touching our lives. They leave a trace of His divine love, a subtle reminder of His caring presence. They help us realize that we are never alone and that in every step we take, His grace guides us. Type 666 to receive God's blessings. As we brace ourselves to receive this powerful blessing, we might wonder what form this blessing will take. Will it be something we've yearned for? Will it answer our prayers, or will it be something completely unexpected? One thing is certain. God's blessings are always perfectly timed and exquisitely tailored for us. They are not random acts of kindness but thoughtful gestures of divine love. They may come as a solution to a problem we've been grappling with, or as an opportunity that opens new avenues for growth. They might come as a healing touch that soothes our hearts, or as a spark of inspiration that ignites our passion while we anticipate this blessing. It's crucial to remember that receiving God's blessings is not just about embracing the gift. It's also about recognizing the giver. It's about acknowledging God's role in our lives and expressing gratitude for His boundless love. In this divine interaction, gratitude is as important as the blessing itself. Gratitude opens our hearts and minds to God's presence. It makes us more aware of His blessings and receptive to His love. As we express our gratitude, we also realize that every moment of our lives is a divine blessing, a testament to God's unending love and care for us. This powerful blessing about to enter your life is not just a single event. It's a part of the ongoing divine conversation. It's God's way of communicating His love, care, and guidance. It's a reminder that God is not a distant entity but an intimate part of our lives. A blessing from God is also an invitation to share that blessing with others. It's an opportunity to become a conduit of God's love, to let His blessings flow through us to reach others. Sharing God's blessings are not just about giving material things. It's about spreading love, kindness, and hope. It's about touching lives with the warmth of God's love. So as we prepare to receive this powerful blessing, let's open our hearts to God's love. Embrace the blessing with gratitude and humility, and most importantly, let this blessing be a boost not just for us but also for those around us. Let's allow it to uplift our spirits and inspire us to be better versions of ourselves. For, in the end, the most powerful blessing is the one that brings us closer to God and makes us more like Him, more loving, more compassionate, and more kind. Type 777 if you believe. As God's promise unfolds, May we discover not just the joy of receiving His blessing but also the bliss of living in His love, and may this blessing be a turning point, a moment of profound change that propels us into a deeper and more meaningful relationship with God. Understanding and receiving this blessing is about more than waiting for an outward change. It's also about preparing ourselves internally. It's about nurturing a receptive heart ready to accept, appreciate and utilize God's blessing in the best possible way. It's about refining our minds to perceive God's love and wisdom underlie His blessing, and it's about aligning our actions with the divine plan, making the most of the opportunities this blessing brings. This blessing may challenge us, pushing us out of our comfort zones and propelling the U.S. towards growth. It might call upon us to rise to the occasion to demonstrate faith, resilience and determination. If this happens, let's remember that God's blessings, though they might come disguised as challenges, are meant to bring out the best in the U.S. They're meant to unlock our potential, helping us grow spiritually and personally as we journey through the day, embracing this powerful blessing. Let's keep our senses attuned to the divine whispers. Let's recognize God's presence in the smallest details and the grandest events, and let's remember to carry His love with us, touching the lives we intersect with kindness and compassion. The most significant part of God's blessings is not their immediate impact but their long-lasting effect. They're like seeds sown by the divine hand, which, when nurtured with faith and love, can grow into beautiful trees providing shade and fruits for many. They're gifts that keep giving, extending beyond us, and positively influencing those around us. God's blessing is entering your life today to provide a powerful boost and a catalyst for positive change. But remember, this change doesn't end with today. It continues into tomorrow and the day after and the days, weeks, months, and years that follow. Type yes if you agree. God's blessing is a divine intervention that creates a chain reaction of positive transformation. It's a spiritual combustible that boosts you on your journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. And as you transform, you also affect the world around you, spreading the ripple effects of God's blessing. Receiving this blessing is not the end of your journey but rather a milestone along the path as you continue. Let this blessing be a source of strength and inspiration, and let it serve as a reminder of God's undying love for you. Thank you. Type 333 to receive this blessing. In the grand scheme of God's plan, this blessing is one of many divine gifts you will receive. So as you embrace it, remember to do so with a humble heart, a grateful spirit, and a joyful soul. Celebrate this blessing, cherish it, and let it guide you towards a future filled with faith, hope, and love. Always remember, in every step you take, God is with you, guiding you, supporting you, and showering you with His blessings. Type 555 if you agree. God's voice gently resonates within you. The secret is that you have already manifested it in your mind, manifesting into a real physical thing. These words bring forth a profound truth about the power of our thoughts and our connection with the divine. God, in His infinite wisdom, has designed the universe so that our thoughts and intentions play a crucial role in shaping our reality. This doesn't mean that we can control every aspect of our lives, but it does mean that our mindset, our faith and our intentions can guide the course of our lives when we align our thoughts with positive intentions. When we envision good for ourselves and others and truly believe in the possibilities, we create a positive energy that attracts positive outcomes. This is the principle of manifestation. Type 1414 to manifest. But the manifestation is not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's also about aligning ourselves with God's will. It's about connecting our desires with the divine desire for our well-being. It's about co-creating our reality with God. When God says you have already manifested it in your mind, He is acknowledging your efforts, your faith and your positive intentions, affirming that your positive thoughts are aligning with His divine plan. And when He says, "Now, it's manifesting into a real physical thing," He is assuring you that your positive intentions are about to materialize. He is letting you know that your faith and efforts are bearing fruit, but that doesn't mean that everything will always go as we plan. God, in His divine wisdom, He knows what's best for us, and He ensures that what manifests in our lives is ultimately for our good as we witness the unfolding of our thoughts into reality. Let's remember to stay connected with God. Let's remember to align our desires with His will, and let's remember to express our gratitude for His divine guidance. For the most wonderful manifestation is not just achieving what we want, but realizing God's presence in every step of our journey. Thank you. In the end, the most powerful blessing that God bestows upon us is His unwavering love today. It especially touches your life. May it bring about a significant boost, elevate your spirit, enrich your life, and draw you closer to Him, my child. God bless you.